Alright, again, we are testing out the upgraded version of the Battle for Zendikar Event Deck. Basically a green-black Aristocrat deck. This hand isn't bad. Having two Zulaport Cutthroats is excellent. Problem is, if we don't draw more lands, we're gonna have problems. That was good. That's a land. Alright, so I think we just lead on Sultai Emissary. And then hopefully start playing Cutthroats into Smoldering Abominations and win the game. Is this blue-black Aristocrats? Could be. So hard to tell with how wide open the mana is in Standard. So this isn't blue-black Aristocrats. Jeskai black, maybe? Ah, another land. Alright. So we will get in with Sultai Emissary. Play a Forest, play a Zulaport Cutthroat, pass the turn. Firing Impulse takes down the Cutthroat. Still, deals damage, loses our opponent a life. They're going to have a way to deal with our Smoldering Abominations. Is this Grixis Control? I don't know what this is. Alright, well, we are attacking with Sultai Emissary. Oh, our opponent's just going to block. Interesting. That was unexpected. What do we manifest? Ooh, Carrier Throw. Alright, so I think we just play another Zulaport Cutthroat. Really don't want to run... We really don't want to run stuff into a Disdainful Stroke. But we do get to flip that to get our Carrier Thrall, so we get the Eldrazi Scion token. Lots of fiery impulses from our opponent. Alright, well, we are going to attack with both. Put our opponent to 13. And then I think we just Smoldering Abomination. Is this going to draw out the counter spell? A little worried our opponent's going to dig through time. Ojutai's Command. Counter draw. Alright. Can't really do anything about that. Soulfire. With Kolaghan's Command mana up. Ooh, Murderous Cut. Well, I think we're going to Murderous Cut this Soulfire. Attack with both creatures. And since there's Kolaghan's Command mana up, I think we're going to go with Hangerback X2 over Smoldering Abomination. That way, if our opponent is planning on casting Kolaghan's, or Crackling Doom, I keep saying Kolaghan's Command. If they're going to Crackling Doom, it's going to hit Hangerback. Looks like instead it's Dig Through Time. Alright, Hangerback resolves. Our opponent did get to dig, so they have a bunch of cards in their hand. Probably have some good answers. Also have a bunch of mana. Jace. Jace is pretty annoying. And leaving up Ojutai's Command mana. Well, I guess we attack with Zulaport and the Scion. Should get us in at least one mana. Or 1 damage. Yeah, it gets us in 1 damage. Do we risk playing Smoldering Abomination into Ojutai's Command, which would get back Dragon Master, outcast, and lose us the game? I think we have to not do that. It's just too big of a risk. If they get the Dragon Master outcast, we just... Oh, well, our opponent is going to fire it off anyway and gain some life along the way. Oh boy. Well, this will be interesting. They are making dragons. Ojutai's Command is quite the card. Now we really need another removal spell. Fathom Feeder isn't really a problem, although it can potentially draw some cards. Still has Ojutai's Command mana up. Gonna flashback Fiery Impulse. Probably targeting the Cutthroat, I would assume. Yeah, targets Cutthroat. Alright, puts our opponent down to 12. We get to pump up our hanger back. Is this gonna die too? No. Well, we get to Duress, which isn't bad. Try to clear the way for our Smoldering Abomination. Ooh, gonna Jeskai Charm our hanger back. Alright. Last card was Kolaghan's Command. Well, we get to cast this Smoldering Abomination, but it might be too late. Our opponent's out of cards. They are still making dragons. And now we don't have a hanger back to sacrifice this turn, which is pretty bad, and our opponent's going to be able to flashback Jeskai Charm, I guess, next turn. So we'll see. Not feeling too confident. What did our opponent draw? Something awesome? Well, they're just going to exile the hanger back with Fathom Feeder. Yeah, now we're in real trouble. That's bad. We need something good here. At least we get 2 draws. We draw Catacomb Sifter and Jungle Hollow. Well, we'll play Catacomb Sifter, play Jungle Hollow. Still, we don't have a sweeper or anything to get back from all these dragons. Our opponent can flashback a removal spell. Mantis Rider. So either way, we're taking like 13 here. Not good. I don't know what else we really have in this situation. Dragon Master Outcast really did us in. Alright, pumps it up. Sax Polluted Delta. I guess they can use Fathom Feeder now. Alright, so we're going to sacrifice Catacomb Sifter. Draw a card. Oh, man. Alright, let's see. We can play Grim Haruspex. Does that even do anything though? We really how can we do this? I guess we can sack this Eldrazi Scion, draw a card. Jungle Hollow. Yep, that does it. We are out of action. So against this deck, we probably want ultimate prices. And we might also want duresses. I guess we can take out some blister pods. Evolutionary Leap is actually pretty sweet. We might bring in the other Evolutionary Leap too. Take out, I guess we can go down a Sultai Emissary. Just trim a little on the 2-drop slot. Maybe go 3 duress and take out a Catacomb Sifter. Hey, not sure about that sideboarding. Alright, game 2 with the upgraded event deck. Alright, that's a hand. Alright, Jungle Hollow. Guess we just play Carrier Thrall here. At least we have an ultimate price for a Jace or a Soulfire, maybe. Definitely killing a Jace if our opponent plays one. Opponent plays nothing. We draw another land. Well, we'll get in with Carrier Thrall. Then I guess we just play the Husk. Carrier Thrall gives it protection from a Fiery Impulse. Opponent's going to do it anyway. Well, we sack the Carrier Thrall, pumps up our Husk, gives us a Scion. So he kind of just blanked that Fiery Impulse. Mantis Rider for our opponent. Well, we get to attack with Husk. I don't think our opponent will block here. And then we'll play Forest and Smoldering Abomination. So worst case, we'll be able to draw a card by sacking the Scion. Best case, Smoldering Abomination lives. And then we're in business. Well, we're obviously not blocking Mantis Rider. We're actually ahead in the damage race at the moment. Alright, no blocks. Sacrifice the Scion. Draws us an extra card. Catacomb Sifter. And Swamp. Well, now I guess we play Catacomb Sifter. Does this get countered? Could be Ojutai's command. Ojutai's command, counter draw. I guess we could attack with the Husk. Do we want to trade? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Our opponent just lets it go. Alright. Well, our opponent's down to 12. Ojutai's command is such a beating. We're going to go to 12 from this hit from Mantis Rider. Alright, let's sack our... Alright, well we're going to... How do we want to do this? We can sack Smoldering Abomination, but then we have to sack our Husk. I guess that's fine. Well, we draw another one anyway. At least we don't have one on top, so... Then we gotta sack Husk, unfortunately. And Haruspex. Alright. I guess we just cast a face-down Haruspex. Pass the turn. Our ultimate price isn't doing too much. Yep, take our beats down to 9 from the Mantis Rider. Sax Bloodstained Mire. They have so many powerful cards that can get them out of this. I'm not feeling too confident. Kolaghan's command, we have to discard. No sense in flipping, doesn't do anything. Well, I guess we play Smoldering Abomination and Jungle Hollow. Is our opponent going to be able to just ride this Mantis Rider all the way to victory? Utter End. It's looking that way. Could use a Murderous Cut. Or land. Oh boy. Not running too well. Opponent had a lot of disruption. I mean, I guess we're technically alive, but the problem is our opponent's going to draw a burn spell sooner or later. So even if we draw a Murderous Cut or something, we're just at such a low life total, it's likely not going to matter. And a dig. Alright. Yep, that does it.